Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom and this is take 2 of me doing this voiceover. Hi friends. Okay, so today I'm just doing this kind of winged look, that you just saw here. So I'm just going to start by using my Jaclyn Hill priming oil and I'm just going to smush that all over my face and, distribute it and whatnot. And then I'm going to go into priming my eyes. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm just going to be using this little round domed brush from Morphe. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. And then I'm going to do the same to the other eye here in a second. How was you guys' Thanksgiving? Mine was really enjoyable. It was pretty relaxing for the most part. We did have some extended family that came over and had dinner with us. When I'm at home, like, I'm an introvert naturally, so I definitely get like talked out and everything. So I was definitely exhausted from like talking for hours just and socializing with people. But yeah, anyway. Alright, so now I'm just gonna set my eyeshadow primer with a white eyeshadow from Juvia's Place in this Juvia's Place brush. I actually really like this brush, highly recommend it. If you don't have anything like it in your collection, you're looking for something similar. Alright, so then I'm just going to take that brown shade from the ColourPop Wild Child palette just to go a little bit over the eyeshadow base that's like right under my brow bone. I probably could have gone in with more, but I didn't want this to be too warm toned, like I didn't want to go overboard. So now I'm going to take this ColourPop gel eyeliner. It's just a black eyeliner from ColourPop, and I'm just going to start my wing. So I always start from the farthest point, and then I connect. Like, this look is a little bit different, so it's not quite the same as how I would do my wing liner, obviously, but I started from the farthest point, and then I go from the inner corner to the farthest line, if that makes sense. So yeah, I didn't want this to be too triangular, if that makes sense. I did want this to have some sort of roundness to it, like over my lid. So that is what I was really working on in this portion of the video, is making sure that it was nice and rounded and that it wasn't like just a very triangular wing, if that makes sense, because I wanted this to frame my entire eye, like up through the crease and everything. So I just was wanting to make sure that I correctly placed the eyeliner. This was most definitely the hardest part, and that was probably like the scariest part of the look, because I was just really nervous that I wasn't going to get the eyeliner placement correct. But if it doesn't work out the first time, you can always do it again. But it ended up working out for me. I just took my time and just really worked on it until I got it where I wanted it. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this little brush. It's kind of like a little dense brush here, and I just take it on its side, and I'm just kind of blending out the eyeliner a little bit, like so. And then I'm just going to take my mini Xenon palette from Natasha Denona, and I'm going to take the black, and I'm just going to run that right over the top of the black eyeliner to help smudge it out and blend it out some. Just like that. I actually really like this little mini palette. It's my first Natasha Denona palette. I know that she had a Black Friday sale going on, and a lot of her palettes were on a great sale. This is the only one that I have from her. I was really interested in the face palette that she released this past couple of weeks, but it wasn't on the Black Friday sale, so I skipped on that because I don't really need any more eyeshadow palettes, to be honest. But I did want to try the face palette. But anyway, and so I'm just going towards the inner corner and just keep going towards the outer corner. I'm just flip-flopping back and forth just to kind of make sure everything looks nice. Now I'm going to take this angular brush from e.l.f., which is actually a really nice brush, and I'm going to take that with black, and then I'm just going to sharpen the outer corner of the wing, and then I'm going to go towards the inner corner and make sure that is nice and defined as well. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the darkest gray and I'm going to go right over top of the black so that we can kind of smudge that out and smoke that out a little bit as well. I originally was inspired and saw this look by Hendash. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, but he's a makeup artist and he has like this gradient palette with a bunch of different tones in it, and you can like within the gradients you can mix and match and like make your own shade. I highly recommend you guys check his work out because it's very, very beautiful, and I'm just like, yes, I aspire to have those makeup, you know, like skills and everything. So yeah, but that is originally where I saw like this style of look from. I'm just going back and forth, just really making sure everything is nice and even. Alright, now I'm going to take this little tiny brush and I'm just going to blend out the gray in with the black, just to kind of diffuse the harshness between the two colors, because I want them to fade gracefully into each other. Alrighty, moving on. I'm gonna take one of these P. Louise bases, and I actually went with the blue one. And what is it called? Hold on. It is in the shade Summer Blues, and I'm just gonna put that in the blank space on my lid. And this one was really hard because I had to make sure, now this is where coloring in the lines when you are a small child comes in handy, because you definitely have to stay in the lines or else you will kind of mess up the look and you'll have to try to go back in and fix it. So having like a really steady hand or like a really tiny precise brush to really get in there is gonna be like key to this look. So yeah. I recommend you use a precise application brush for this. Alright. And mind you, this video is sped up double the speed, so this ended up taking me in real life like 45 minutes to do. So please just take your time when you're doing something like this, because you want to make sure that you make everything as symmetrical as possible, and it's already difficult to do that in and of itself, and then to like rush and do it, it's not gonna turn out. So just take your time. As you work on the skill, it'll get better, it'll progress, like you'll get faster at it. So yeah. I wish I was that person that had like 2 hours to spend out of my day to do my makeup. I usually have like, you know, if I'm like doing my makeup, usually have like 45 minutes to hour, you know, but I'm still pretty much done within that time frame. It doesn't take too much longer than that. So yeah, I was watching one of Taylor Wynn's newest videos, and she got her makeup done by a professional makeup artist in New York City, and it was just beautiful, like how the girl did her makeup and the techniques that the girl used. So I really, really, really like want to like take that girl's course, because I feel like it would just level up my makeup game. And I just saw some different tips and tricks that the girl used just within that video that I feel like are truly going to be monumental and just making your makeup look absolutely flawless. So I'm just using my Maybelline Superstay foundation, and I'm just blending that in with an e.l.f. sponge. And then I'm using this ColourPop concealer. This one is just a little too dark for me for the under eyes, in my personal opinion. So I'm just going to go over with my Tarte Shape Tape, which is just a smidge too light for me, in my opinion. And I'm just going to just blend that in. I really like this sponge from e.l.f. It's really soft. It's nice. Alright, moving on. So now I'm going to take this e.l.f. cream bronzer, and I am just going to begin to sculpt my face out with this bronzer. I actually really like this cream bronzer, and I like this brush with it. It's just super easy to blend out and everything. Like, I didn't have any struggles with this. This is a step that I usually don't do. I usually just apply it to my cheeks, but I kind of went all in when I did this look, so yeah. Yesterday I was watching Taylor Wynn's channel, and she got her makeup done by a makeup artist that is based in New York City, and the makeup artist's name is Giselle, but her makeup turned out so beautiful. I highly recommend you go watch that video, because the makeup is beautiful in that. So then I'm going to take the setting spray. This is actually the Makeup Revolution mattifying spray, but it isn't mattifying whatsoever. I actually hated it because it makes my skin more dewy looking. So that is why I'm using it, to help me blend out the cream. So yeah. And I'm just gonna blend my nose. I apologize if you guys hear any noise in the background or anything like that. My family is home. It's like 6 in the evening where I live, almost. So now I'm just going to take my Milk Makeup setting powder, and I'm just going to set my under eyes like so. So yeah. I've had a few ideas for videos, but I'm not sure if you guys would like them, because they're not necessarily makeup related. I've been reading more books lately, and I really want to share with you guys the books that I want to read in December, so I think I'm going to film that, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys will like it. Anyway, moving on, I am going to go in with that black again and that angled brush, and I'm just going to go back and redefine everything, because when I do my eyes first, I feel like sometimes I just get way too close to them, but it's kind of hard, because I still need to, cover up the area around my eye look with foundation and stuff. I apologize for my mother. She can be really loud some days, but anyway, moving on. Still using that black and everything. Alright, moving on. So I'm going to take the mini Xenon palette again, and I'm going to take the lightest gray, and I'm just going to put that all over the blue P. Louise base, just to kind of set it in place, and smooth out any creasing or anything like that that I could have gotten from it. So yeah, this actually worked really well because I didn't really know what I was going to put over top of this, because I was like, ooh, what am I going to put on this to make this look complete, you know? Alright, moving on, I'm going to use this L'Oreal eyeliner in the shade Black. This was one of Taylor Wynn's recommendations a couple of her videos back, and I am liking it so far. This is my first time using it, but it went on very easily. It was very black, very beautiful, so that is why I'm using this in my waterline. The ColourPop eyeliner, it's really nice, but it doesn't work the best in my waterline because it will smudge if my eyes are watery or teary, or you know, going through their allergy thing. They will definitely ruin the eyeliner, so that is why I did not use that in my waterline, but I felt safe using it on the lids. So now I'm just going to use my Alamar Trio bronzer, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to my face. And now we're going to the dreaded eyebrows. I hate filling in my eyebrows. It's the most time-consuming thing ever, but it's so necessary to your makeup look, and it really gets on my nerves, to be honest. I don't know why I hate doing my eyebrows so much, but it's literally the bane of my existence, okay? Um, so yeah. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to pop off camera. I'm going to add some lashes and everything, and then I will be right back in a hot second. Alright, we're back with lashes on. I'm wearing the Glam Light Taco lashes, and these are beautiful. These are actually very, very stunning. They're super easy to get on too, by the way. So yeah, these are really pretty. I actually really like these a lot. So I'm going to be using my lip liner in the shade Trendsetter. I accidentally overlined my lips, and I didn't really love that. Like, yeah, I accidentally like overlined it just a smidge. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I felt like my lips were more rounded than angular, and that's not my jam. So I'm going to take this NYX lip gloss. It's just like a chocolatey one. I'm just going to apply that on my lips, and then I'm going to take this Melt Cosmetics lipstick in like 2.5 seconds, and I'm going to put that in the center like so, to kind of create like a chocolatey ombre lip here. And then I'm just going to apply a little bit more and just like fix the lips a little bit, make them look nice and cute and juicy, like so. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of the highlight in the shade Champagne Pop. The more I wear lashes, the more I love them, okay? It is getting so hard for me to like, I love the lashes. They're so pretty. Anyway, so I'm just gonna apply this to my face. I don't wear highlight that often because I have a natural highlight or whatever. But yeah, this is the final look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a fun one for me to just get to play around and try new looks. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. It makes me so happy to see you guys' sweet comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what you think down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends!